Hello, this is Dr. Liv with New Insight Counseling, and thank you for joining me in another video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Today's title is, What is being ready to date again? And this is a question that was inspired by a client of mine. So the question is, what is being ready to date again? Now, this will be different for everyone, because everyone varies in their wants, needs, expectations, desires, preferences, and process of healing. For some, being ready is when they are nearly or completely over their ex. And even this looks differently, because for some, being completely over the ex means they don't miss them, cry about them, think about them at all, or have any hopes of getting back together with them. For others, being over the ex could mean they don't cry about them or think about them as much as they did when the breakup first occurred, but they do still miss them and think about them, and may even be holding out hopes of getting back together with them at some point. And this could be on a conscious or subconscious level. So this will look differently for different people. There is no definitive amount of time for being ready, meaning no set amount of days, weeks, or months. As it relates to moving on after a breakup, there are many who quickly move on, perhaps the same day or night after a breakup. And typically when this occurs, it is out of lust. They're looking for sex and immediate gratification. And more than likely, the person was already entertaining someone or multiple people while in the relationship with you. I definitely think you can move too soon, and some of the ways to know this include: you ruminate about the ex, you compare the new person or the people you're dating to the ex, you're not fully present with the dating process, not motivated, you're just going through the motions. The dating feels more like a task or obligation rather than exciting. You constantly talk about your ex, or you want to attach to someone just to ease the pain and loneliness from the breakup. So here are some reflection questions and points to consider as it relates to the question, what is being ready to date again? Ask yourself, are you healed? What is your motivation? Is it primarily or only due to loneliness? You feel desperate for love? You think you're running out of time? You feel pressured by family, friends, or society to be coupled, or pressured from your own timeline. These are definitely not the reasons to start dating. The reason for this is because you would be allowing your emotions, such as anxiety, fear, or desperation, to guide your decision making, when it should be logic, wisdom, and discernment guiding your decision making. Also, by allowing emotions to be the driver, this creates tunnel vision, allowing us to see what we want to see and miss or ignore red flags. Also, when emotions are the driver of decision making, many tend to approach the relationship out of anxious attachment, and this will set you up for codependency and other issues, because you're coming into the relationship for the wrong reasons and possibly with insecurities and unhealed trauma. So you want to evaluate. Look at your life. Do you have the time, energy, and focus for dating? And I agree that we should prioritize what's important. We should make the time. Yet the other side of this is, if you are unsettled or in transition, for example, just starting a job, in between jobs, working on your finances, trying to get repairs done on your car, your house, working on addressing some health issues, starting a business, you really need to prioritize these things first. And this doesn't mean you can't socialize or have fun. You don't have to be miserable or alone. However, many jump into dating and relationships out of loneliness and eagerness for love or connection, even sex, and they don't have the time it requires to get to know someone, let alone to build a relationship. They don't have the time, energy, focus, or consistency. And this is not the foundation you want to try to build a healthy relationship from. In fact, you won't be able to. And even if you connect with someone just for sex, you're still sharing intimacy with someone. And that person could potentially fall for you, or you could fall for them. And if you know or they know they're not ready for a relationship, or they're still missing their ex or not over the ex, or you're missing the ex and not over your ex, this will create problems and potentially triangulation and soul ties. So also you want to bring your best self to the relationship and have some stability in your life, and not taking care of your priorities or being too preoccupied, stressed out, stretched thin. This will not allow you to be your best self. Also, be honest with yourself and the other person about what you're looking for. People have a right to know the truth so they can make an informed decision about what they want to get into or not. And this just shows maturity. It eliminates playing games, and it ensures a better outcome of being connected to someone with similar relationship goals and intentions. Never lower or compromise your standards or boundaries for the sake of a relationship, no matter how much you're attracted to someone. And this doesn't mean you can't change your preferences, just don't change your values. And don't change anything out of anxiety, fear, desperation, or trying to prove yourself to someone or convince someone of your value or worth. This is the wrong way of attracting someone, getting to know someone, and trying to establish any type of healthy relationship from. So make sure that you're healed, meaning you're over your ex and you've addressed your hurt, pain, trauma, insecurities, or you're actively working on them. You have stability in your life that affords you adequate time, energy, focus, resources, and consistency that's needed for dating and a relationship. And by resources, I mean money, transportation, etc., so that you're able to hold your own. You're able to take care of your own self-care needs, daily living, and financial needs. And also ensure that you can still maintain your own identity in life while dating. And that you're not dating solely out of anxiety, desperation, fear, loneliness, or pressure. Make sure the dating process feels natural and not forced. I hope this helps. Please share your comments down below, and we will talk soon.